I don't know why my camera was weird. That was weird. Hi guys. Hey Hasty, how's it going, baby? I got told that this might be when things pick up for this game. Sorry I missed last stream, by the way. Had to take our lizard to the vet. Hey Fluff. How's it going? Come on, Fluff, we're having fun. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about where this game is going. But hey, we'll play it either way, baby. Let's go. Best kind of fun, yes sir. Oh god, I can't remember the voices. So we're helping Yuri with the plans for stuff. Okay, I can't judge because I came here to simp over cute girls. Yuri's my favorite so far. That was disgusting, and I apologize. That was really gross if you heard that. I hope you guys can hear the music okay too, because music is fucking good in this game. Sorry, I'm still kind of getting over being sick. Anyways. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh yeah, like what? Oh, fuck. Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here and I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? That's what I was concerned with. Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oil. Oh, I've seen those. They're cool. I like them. They're like an actual like capsule and you drop it in. It's good. My art teacher had one. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to the positive atmosphere. By the way, sweater, adorable. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, and reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. That smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? This game came out before the whole essential oil things became a meme, didn't it? Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? Does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? On God, the trauma VN. Don't spoil. You say trauma, I'm worried about what's coming. I don't like it. It's just a nice game where I date a very tall purple-haired lady. It's nice. What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut the pieces of ribbon to hang in the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Something like a 5th grader makes, but alright. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? You decide to skip school tomorrow because you're stressed. I will drop kick you. Oh my god. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here, some marker, Dankus. You can write any characters you want. Sans. Is this a good one? I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? Knife is strangely beautiful. I drank like 3 bottles of Coca-Cola, so I won't be going to sleep for a while. I indulged, we got a check today, so I was actually able to buy something. And for some reason, the one thing I got was a Mountain Dew, and I had 3 sips of it, and then I remembered I don't like Mountain Dew. So, I wasted my spending money. Knife is strangely beautiful. Is it a butterfly knife? I love this. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. That's kind of hot.
Are you talking to Yuri?
No, I'm not talking to Yuri. Levi caught me talking to Yuri. I'm not sure what Twitch's like terms are when it comes to like knives, but I collect butterfly knives, and I was about to nerd out and just like bring in my box of knives. Anyways, they're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. I started reading books again and I feel connected to literature club. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Just don't do anything that happens in this one, Fluff. I don't trust this at all. I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. She probably did that hot shit where you have the knife by the handle and you flip it, you catch it by the blade, and then you offer it. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife in my index finger. Ow. Tegus, why'd you do that? Didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I can go wash it off. I need that knife for real, for real. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Don't tell Levi. I feel her. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Here's the thing. This character's not gonna react like I am in this situation. Look, Yuri, most people think that that would be like weird or something. Just saying. You're on that hot girl shit. Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a little stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I took Yuri's hand and licked her index finger in return. Dankus, did you just do that? Now we're even. Give me your blood, Yuri. Yuri just looks at me as like I did something wrong. I knew that'd be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Dankus. Yuri giggles. Do a blood ritual with her? Yes, I will. For Yuri? Yes. Don't tell Levi. Oh fuck, I clicked out of the game. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Empress. I don't think I need one. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped. I see. That's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. Fuck, that's gross. No, fuck, fuck, don't say that. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Fluff, did you really get auto-modded for saying that? As a girl is into knives, girls who are into knives are the hottest, no debate, correct. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. Task like the hit game of fuck off. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was in a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Amalgos. Guys, amalgos. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those? Of course not. 6 cups of water. Be right back in a minute. Thank you. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. What? If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes. I come and see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. Don't say that, Empress. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. You could do that. Kind of depends on the paper you're using. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. You can definitely do that. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Fuck bitches, get money. What do you mean we can't write that? Fine, disregard females, acquire currency. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Fuck money, get bitches. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. I don't know why, I just got reminded of a fucking yearbook quote I saw where it was life's like a sandwich. No matter what, no matter where you are or where you start, the bread always comes first. I like that. Just right, Dankus was not the imposter. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. Yeah, it does. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just feel like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a bit nicer. Feel things a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's come from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. We're simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I feel fuck. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Alright, see you in a second, Empress. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. No, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's my fault. I'll get a towel, okay? I rush out, fetch a small towel, and dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. That's cute. This is cute. I just want to save this for good times. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Neck? Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Oh, I don't have head pat. I don't have pat either. I have pet. I have pet. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Or as important as her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. I love you. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Yuri making me feel Yuri emotions. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. Needs to dry first. It's true, but wouldn't that take a while? Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here, then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, it's fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You can stay, it's fine. Say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. Just glad that we managed to get everything done. Fuck. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Me too. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. I have a pit in my stomach. Like, as much as I'm joking, there is a feeling in my stomach that something is wrong. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need for me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whatever, you can just come over, or we can go somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much, but as I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. That was me asking Levi out, and by that, I mean that was my reaction to Levi asking me out, because I can't take hints. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Eh? Oh, oh no. Oh no, oh no, no. Hi, Dankers. Sayori, we weren't, it's okay, Dankers. I just stopped to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Bye. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together for the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy. She's crying. They made such good friends. That all matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That all matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Dankus? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Don't think like that. Sarah, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica's right. I should just... What did Monica tell her? Monica? Monica's right about what? Siri, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if that takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sari looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ankus. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. What if you, like, dated her? Not dated, but, like, you tailored all of the poems to her. Would this be different? Angus, I like you so much that I want to die. What? That's how I feel? And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arms and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's why I'm going to give it to you. Oh, God. Okay, it's very clear Sayori has depression. And making a big... like, saying I love you... like, you're one human. You're not a professional. Don't say that, Empress. Please don't. I hope you don't feel like this.
You probably need a wholesome break.
Yeah. Oh, are we doing rat time right now?
Yeah.
Rat boy. Rat boy. Hi, Ender. Ender Bobander.
I hope Sayori is not just like you. Hello?
He just wants to be with mommy. Can you put him on me just so I can get...
Yeah. Go to daddy, babe.
Yeah, hi, Ender.
Love your father. Oh, what's over there, boy?
This is Ender, guys. He's
Yeah.
a good boy.
He's a parent favorite.
Can we let him chew the mic for a little bit?
Yeah. Sniff it? Oh, he's using it.
I hope you didn't pee on it.
Yeah, that's true. I feel, yeah, I would pick Yuri. I like Yuri. You do what you need to do, though, babe.
Yeah.
Except flirt with Yuri. I love you. About to raise someone up. About to raise him up.
But yeah, this is just me being an armchair psychologist. You don't want to, like, you are one person. If you know someone, or even if you yourself have depression, having people that support you is a really good thing, but it takes a lot more than that. If you are in like a situation kind of like this, which is not super common, but if you find someone that's suffering like this, you don't want them feeling like you're their only option. That's really unhealthy, and it's... Fluff said, like, false hope. It's not exactly false hope, but it's definitely not healthy to say, I love you in this scenario. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. Maybe when we do the dankest draw your life, you guys will learn why I know these things. Anyways, I think this is a much better option because you are telling her that you will always be there for her. Instead of this, where you were telling her that A, she might feel like she guilted you, but B, like you are changing the whole dynamic of everything by saying I love you. But I've always liked Sayori in this game. She's my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. That's not exactly where I was going with that. Monica told me the truth. I think that even for a depressed person, being in a relationship is too much on top of having to deal with depression. It can be. It can be hasty. I don't know. It kind of depends on the situation. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and I'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Oh, my microphone's fucked up. I apologize, chat. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh, Sayori. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment. No, Sayori. No! Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Dankus.
Hey, Bryce. Did you give them the specific trigger warning for this situation, or should I cover your ears and tell them?
I've given multiple trigger warnings.
Okay, cool.
So we should be good.
Good, because this literally triggers me. Like, I can't watch it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Bye, I love you.
You're all set. I'm down here. Thank you.
I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I can't voice act that. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why are you feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. You would have kind of felt horrible if you would have said the other thing, so most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry as I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I'd probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great, too. Why is there still no music? Dankus! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. Also, I didn't mean to be ignorant in any way. Everyone deals with depression differently. Yeah, I get what you mean, Hasty. It with depression, it is a very case by case kind of situation. Um, I just I don't know. I'm not a professional. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri'd be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. I think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Dankus. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. She tell you? Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Why are you acting like that? Monica's being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this definitely helped people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed in its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? Flip over Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dankus, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. No more than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori. Well, alright. Try not to take too long. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her, help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes me really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach to his house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either like yesterday. I open the door and let myself in. She's really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Please don't. She really leaves me no choice. No. Sayori? What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I said, the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know it's best until everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so... Why did I be wrong? Treat it out of her.
Are you okay?
Yes, yes. Her agonized screams echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do. This isn't a game where I can reset and try something different. I only have one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And I'll carry this weight with me until I die. Nothing in this life is worth more than hers. Then I couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End? End? Huh? Huh? Oh no. Yeah, I had no idea who's like this either, Hasty. Sorry, I haven't been watching chat, have I? I'll stay hydrated. Oh. I didn't know this game would do that. Thank you, Fluff. I don't like how much I relate to that situation. Is there more to the game, or is that legitimately it? I feel like there's more to the game. Like, I feel like it wants you to do multiple playthroughs at least. I hope there isn't too much. If you need to take a break, end the stream. Yeah, I know. No, I'm just gonna take a second. I'll continue. Just. Oh, fuck. Rat time would be nice, wouldn't it? But I don't want to scare them because I'm shaking too much so they wouldn't be able to stand on my shoulders. Yes, Hasty, please. Oh, fuck. Can I touch this? Oh god, what? If it's too difficult, you know. No, I'm finished with this fucking game. It gets worse. I don't think it could get worse. I see an annoying girl running towards me in distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor, a good friend. It's like she got deleted. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, which just kind of works because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she overslept. But she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Always tell myself about time I meet some girl or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content by getting by just on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club. Hi, babe. Hi. I love you too. Where were you 2 minutes ago?
I texting you.
Oh, I can't read.
I really thought you saw that because I thought we watched that part in
No.
together.
I haven't seen it, remember? There's a reason I was playing it, because I've never seen anything from this game. I love you too. Hug chat. I don't know how to.
No, I
hug.
said how's chat.
Chat is worried about my mental health. But it's fine.
Oh, I think he'll be fine with the other things. Well, maybe Natsuki.
Don't say anything.
No, well, it's fine.
Get out of here.
I love you, sweetie.
I love you too. You doing the dishes? I love you, babe.
I don't have to leave.
Yes, you do.
You smell good.
He smells good. He smells like, if you ever wanted to smell Dankus, just get the same deodorant I use, which is his. It's called Bear Glove, and it's from Old Spice. And that's what he smells like. Sometimes he smells like Kraken Guard from Old Spice.
Don't give them the smell-o-vision version of my streams.
Yeah, just coat yourself in that, and then smell what he smells.
A bit too much for me to. I'm glad I'm not in a vulnerable state. Yeah, Hasty, if this is too much for any of you, feel free to dip, please.
Oh yeah, definitely. I had to like skip through some of it when I watched the Game Grumps playthrough, because it hits a little close to home. No spitting! Ah!
Now I know not to watch DDLC on bad days because that would be overwhelming. Yeah. There's always the anime club. It's not like there'd be any girls in it anyways. School day is as ordinary as ever, and before you know it, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs really aren't any of that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dankus? Monica! Is Monica, like, inserting herself into the story? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but you're in the same class next year. Monica's probably the most popular in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you join? Actually, I was starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, this game. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not... Is she crooked? Something's off. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Thank you, Hasty. You do have the pet command, by the way. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature do. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Huh. Hey, Nankus. By any chance, you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Dankus, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. It's different. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for 30 classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Fuck off. That's... A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dankus. All words escaping the situation, this club is full of incredibly cute girls, so let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Wait, I recognize... I guess. All words escaping... The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. So I recognize Yuri? I didn't recognize Yuri before. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. It's the one I don't recognize. So, wait, but the character indicated that he recognized Yuri. So I ran into Dankus in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you and let me know in advance you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. Who's calling me right now? Hello? Number again is 888. Confirm your appointment, press 1. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My doctor's office. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. It's like the game is broken without Sayori. Why don't you come sit down, Dankus? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Here he walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club funny and exciting for anyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same girl. In the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dankus, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, at least, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. I don't trust anything right now. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world it's equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up. Then she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? She tried to warn me. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror recently. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with The Rock. Yuri reads Junji Ito and Jujutsu Kaisen. I know this because I am her. I fucking love Junji Ito. As I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Hey, cutie, I gotta run for now. Sleep calls in. Don't feel shy to message me if you need anything. Absolutely, Hasty, thank you. You're my hero. Gives you that idea. You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Junji Ito is so talented, but I can only read like one story per day, or I'll be too traumatized. His art is so good that I have to like keep reading though. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give me that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki, about your eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't trust this game. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe share some of your work in second example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to make. Do you agree as well, Tankus? Sorry. Hold on a sec, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that I've reached the most important topic, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I'd join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dankus. Thing is, we don't have enough members to fill out yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Dankus? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Dankus, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dankus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica? I feel anxiety. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I guess see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. That I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing on the poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. Monica? That's Monica. Huh? Horror. Melancholy. Secretive. Hopeless. Eternity. Unending. Judgment. Captive. Variance. Ambient. Anxiety. Crimson. Wrath. Effulgent. Vivacious. Broken. Philosophy. Unrequited. Extraordinary. Fuck. Agonizing. Hi again, Dankus. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. The last thing I'm in, everyone's already hanging out. Whoa. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dankus. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. We've already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't... The music's different. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. She's in front of the text box. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. So if you defeated Natsuki, plops back in her seat. I'm sorry, Dankus. We'll make sure you put your comfort first. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now, so it feels right to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then I forget I said anything. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want to. They're both acting differently. Monica and Yuri are acting differently. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. Keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. The room was shifted. It was tilted. What is this? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face already worried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression. Meanwhile, Netsuki's rummaging around the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, it seems like she's on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you get me, right? Her eyes are different. They're bigger. I wanted to reread some of it. They're off her face. What's going on? That one. No, it's just that one. It's still moving. It's getting further. What? No. I wanted to reread some of it. It fixed itself. She had a bit too much alcohol. Not for any particular reason. I'm just curious about how come you have two copies of the same book.
Someone's on the phone with Yuri.
No, I'm not talking to Yuri. Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, who? There's something's different about her face, and I don't like it. I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. Yeah, her moving eyeballs! She decided to let go. I'll definitely start reading soon. Glad to hear. Let's start to pick it up. It's off! It's off center! Once it starts to become, I have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Here's an ominous looking eye symbol on the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp. That was turned into... Are you just joining?
Yeah.
Okay. It's turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have a trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people to start cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. This is different! Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler, but...
Sam talking to me about JoJo's.
Did you just make a noise?
No.
Like, did you giggle, or like...
No.
What the fuck did I just hear? Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but the dark turn came out of nowhere. Fuck you, game. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dekus? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, but don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Yeah, I'll hydrate. Thank you, Empress.
Can I have this one? Thank you.
Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's kind of challenges to make you look at life in a strange new perspective when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess alright then. But I feel I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I don't think you need to worry. That means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's... Well, that's true.
She got big old boobies.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Something to see next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company. I see. Well, tell me if I end up distracting you. Alright. Open the book, start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a bit distracting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Levi's standing there like a bodyguard from the scary. I approve. I approve too. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Definitely point that out.
here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. You're timidly close to her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Prize!
Don't tell Levi! It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. I don't trust this. I don't want to be close to her. It's not that I don't like her a lot and want her to step on me. I'm just saying.
Did you already cut your finger?
Yes.
Did she talk about her knives?
Yes.
Press play.
No, you're teasing the left arm holds the left side of the book between your thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides it on your thumb after flipping it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer. It's actually kind of distracting. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
The warmth of her big hot boobies.
Are you ready? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted.
I'm so used to Dan voicing her.
I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading. She didn't smile like that before. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks.
Your ear looks weird.
It does. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey,
Sex.
Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. She never made that face before. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking about the way she second-guessed things she said and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. She's acting different just like Monica. Natsuki, for as much as I don't like Natsuki, she's the only one that's normal right now. So I don't know what came into my head. I don't relate to this character, not at all. Me, whenever a character has mild signs of autism, I'm lying. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been feeling fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine.
I don't like that she's panting.
I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
You need to stop for a second, and I need to give them a specific warning. Just cover your ears and go li 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 li. Tell me when you're ready.
Good.
Self-harm warning. Self-harm warning just coming up.
Go ahead.
Oh. Dankus? Did something happen just now? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yours just acting a little strange. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does that sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start The room is tilted. I am not
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Something's wrong here.
Oh, yeah.
Sharing our poems with each other. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? You're just crazy. You can't gaslight me. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in books, slip it in my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Gaslight, gatekeep, gay. I thought it was gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. I don't trust Monica, so Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
Oh.
Don't. Oh! Huh? What was that?
I don't remember that.
Dang it, you're not gonna make this club seriously and go home. Wait, what? Harsh. What are you expecting to believe? You actually put effort in this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but I did put in effort. We all start somewhere. If we're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll just tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. All to each their own, I guess. Natsuki? Me when women. Natsuki, listen, I think we're the only two fucking normal ones here. I think Monica and maybe Yuri are in on something. They made your eyes pop out of your head. Maybe they dosed me with drugs. Something's going on. You and me need to get out of here. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles fly. People can try, but that's about it.
No, you have to read it. Eagles can fly.
Yeah, I told you you're not gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that you wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. And the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Sophistication, nah, cargo. Are you doing the joke of like cargo space? Car-no-go space. Cargo road. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess it went into it, then I realized.
That wasn't words.
That's what it means to be a pro. She has a little fang, and I don't
It's
talk.
very cute.
It's very cute.
Is it green? It was green in the Game Grumps playthrough.
I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor and let that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then why take that away? Hi, Dankus. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new club activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I don't like that she said that.
I asked for a kiss.
And you didn't get one.
Can I get one, please?
No.
Please. Thank you. Oh,
Don't be afraid of bringing things
hurts
up,
to
okay?
sit on that box.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dankus. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's sort of barrier that you get to learn past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Dankus. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. Spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She didn't say this before. She must be really starved for social interactions. Don't blame her for coming on a little strong. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for time alone. That's very autism of you. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm really glad it took all the time needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. That's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Pretty obvious.
It's like Monica knows. Like, he wasn't looking at me. She's the only one we can't interact with. Like, she's the one we can't write poems for. This is not the normal poem. It's like she knows this is a game. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one? Or what was my inspiration? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark pool of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, kind of writing experience do you have? Use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I'm able to tell. It's just there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're just apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share... She never made this face, I don't remember. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a lit club? This is not the same. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back.
It's not as ominous as you think.
I'm sorry for having such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. It took you a long time to read. That's kind of bad at reading. Well, I just don't read script. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I liked your poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. Really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dankus. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings through experiences in their world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbiotically compared to a ghost.
Symbolically.
That's what I said. Lingering in her past, in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn when you put it that way. Hadn't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course.
Oh, get a room.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Gonna keep doing my best for you, Dankus. Ah, me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. The music's still different. The Salit Club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across from Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They genuinely exchange sheet of paper sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismally returns poem and desk one in. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Dankus did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. And Dankus liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly... The music cut out. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Did the music freeze then, too? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dankus appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours.
Don't worry, you guys are being children.
Huh? How do you know you appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dankus started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you taking out more of your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone with your mental age to comprehend. See? I'm just saying this proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves when they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, to stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dangus hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly you're towards me as if she knows I was standing there. Dangus, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Yuri. No, why? Monica? Hey Dankus, why don't we step outside for a bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am. I can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put a foot down against others. You understand. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time... No, suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. Well, she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. That eye has never been seen before. Or did. Dankus, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow, completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay here for a bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. Yuri's trying to talk to me alone. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dankus. It'd be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Really...
Alright, pick some fucking words.
Oh, it took away all my saves.
You should say.
I should save?
Yeah.
Unrequited. Existence. Misfortune. Anger. What? Defeat. Sense. Incongruent. Vitality. Effulgent. Unrestrained. After image. Graveyard. Vivacious. Atone. Unstable. Tenacious. Massacre. Frightening. Intellectual.
There was contamination. Agonizing.
Agonizing. Philosophy. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past... I have not! Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dankus. Hi, Yuri. It's just one boob.
One boob.
I'm not sure if it's me or for Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little.
She's back.
Yuri glanced over her shoulders looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me in the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't actually mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considerate and apologize, but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe it was just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was... Something going on with her face?
Probably.
It didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Dankus. Don't kind of say those things so frankly. don't say those things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri clearly taken aback with how calm Natsuki is addressing her. Natsuki did forget. No, I haven't. Jeez, this is like her after all. This isn't like her after all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Ah! Levi!
Oh, yeah.
Nibble, sailcloth, blindside, light flying, and falsely offered.
Scleromalacia.
Yuri, you
Since when does her mouth do that?
Yuri, you seeing this? I'll accept your apology anyway if that helps keep you better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear that I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Heh. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. That's when he turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Something's wrong in Natsuki's face.
What's
Hey.
wrong with both of their faces? They're
Suddenly
both
door
getting,
swings
redder.
open. Monica, sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh.
Oh, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have still heard the bell. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dankus. Monica smiles sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything.
Booty bumped those girls off screen.
Yeah, not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Dankus, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now?
Her eyes. Something's wrong.
Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, pulls out a copy of a book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Trigger warning for this.
Not,
Continue.
not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes way to the closet. I follow and watch you retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me, set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears very elegant.
I have short legs.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Okay.
She argued with Monica.
Cover your ears. I need to tell them again for the...
So, self-harm warning coming up. If that is too much for you, I would probably just dip out for the next like 5 minutes, because there is some self-harm coming up.
Yeah, last time she argued with Monica about this. Did Yuri leave you again? Nah, it's not like that this time. Just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored. Decided to go look for her. Music changed. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale like sun. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
It's rewinding.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Dankus, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do you really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, I'll be only more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I'd try expressing myself. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself. You're always worrying about me, Dankus. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for us. Dankus, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? No, what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Same.
That's so. I wonder why that is. Most likely because of your posture.
Because of what? I don't remember her. Oh, yeah, yep.
Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. It's some chocolate. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go nice with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. And as if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding on the one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me the teacup. Holding it in my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I'm worried about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Did you do the dishes, by the way? Can you go do them? Cause
No,
like
I want to be here.
I know, but like, A, this is a horror experience that's best left to the professionals, and B, you have to do the dishes. I'll get you your nice boots. Those boots you wanted? Go do dishes.
Okay! They're $100. They're Demania Stomp 10.
On top of other stuff that I want you to do, but like dishes is the... I'm not trying to shoo Levi off, it's just Levi keeps like saying things that
My sugar mommy.
are like hinting, and I don't like it. I gotta check 1 second. Sorry, I was just checking something with Twitch. She wears her intense reading expression. I only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. But if you let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper, you can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, you guys can't see the game. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Why is the game not showing up? Okay. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any of a harder time reading from it. Empress, thank you for the hydrate. I completely forgot. That's good. She holds it so that I don't have any of a hard time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and I pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Denkus. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Denkus. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Denkus. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. Are we in the fucking closet right now? I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Denkus? Yuri suddenly pressed my hand against her chest. Why is this happening? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh my god, her eyes. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh! Ah! 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 It's time to share poems? Try to show my poem. What? Go away. Natsuki. Yeah, I thought. Denkus, come on. I'm not stupid. You know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about pressing her than improving your writing. Put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Or even in this club, Denkus. Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help us get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I don't really feel about talking right now. Please go away. Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem. Do you like it? Denkus, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick this up so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques that we're practicing. Maybe that's why. Did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Denkus. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Denkus? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Oh, this is new. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. A parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of gods swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. There's a stain on the paper. discussing a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt tab of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting to a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Monica. Dankus, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. What the fuck? Isn't that kind of messed up? She brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing, but the point is you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd preferably be best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Oh my god. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless of meaninglessness. Delete her. It was load me before. Oh, sorry, it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. No point of explaining. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please. Oh, okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? Oh, special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes? Can you hear me? Ha! I didn't like that. Okay, That's Sayori. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something to go over today, so if anyone could sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Sort of. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves. It's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Dankus joined, but we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. Still only have 4 members, and the festival is the only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place, literature clubs should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dankus? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Dankus to agree with you because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dankus joined. Second, I gotta futz with my wire. There we go. Ah! My whole mic fucking arm came apart. Sorry. Might be a little loud. Apologize. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dankus isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really just consider your options for once. Monica's clearly taken aback. It's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dankus want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Because the only one who showed enthusiasm was Sayori. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. But I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did. That doesn't mean that we were against getting new members or anything. Dankus, why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given the choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Dankus. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I don't feel like I belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Dankus? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each... Her eye's still bleeding. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of the comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Yeah. I don't know if things... I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. Let's talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat with Dankus before we leave. Just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important for me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See ya. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dangus, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know. Why is it staticky? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically been only a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. The game, like, cut her off. It fucked her. Oh my god, what's wrong with the numbers? It only keeps adding ones. Grief. Death. Pain. Existence. Hi, Dankus. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, you don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Dankus just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club is still trying to make time for piano. Well, not determination. I guess passion? It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and, right, I forgot, about that. Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, the club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you new manga. Oh, that's sweet. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know there's something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. More importantly, I'd hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Dankus, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... I already had plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Dankus already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my time reading any better, it's a nice cup of tea. We did this yesterday. Not to mention for yourself as well. Your stands up and makes her way to the closet. Follow and watch you retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf and the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Your hands to the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Pitcher and Yuri hurries. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. This is the same. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Most logical place, nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale as if someone's sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yuri, I've reached... Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I'd hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. So I started hating things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what that is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know what's happening. Denkus? It's just me or has been Monica acting a bit off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Her face. I couldn't say anything before because she was always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. There's another pair of eyes. There's another face. Right here, there's another face. Just the two of us. We can stay here. Who is that? I think that's Monica. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like I'm stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come with me to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. Gotten them from various artisans. Make sure to give them all the fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Yeah, it's Monica. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Lit Club, Dankus. And now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we all have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? With everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Dankus? Will you do that? Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face, takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Dankus, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You're gonna have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're gonna really want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read this. Whoa! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem's about, more importantly, I endowed it with my scent. Is that what the yellow stains were? I see. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay. Natsuki. What? Give me your you gave your poem to Yuri. Gross. I was with you too. It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. Just pissed me off a little bit. Didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyways. Really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully. Then go away. I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Please just do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now. But that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Huh? Natsu, I've changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. You can hear me, Dankus. If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Team Salvatore. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica? Don't say I didn't warn you, Dankus. Yes? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. That's Yuri. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing. Something terrible is about to happen. Look, can you just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere. So I'm going to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Dankus? Dankus gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Dankus around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Dankus decide who to help with it instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Dankus make the choice, okay? Alright, fine. Fine. Jeez. Dankus, I know I've fed up you with too bad now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him just... You shut your mouth, Jesus Christ. Never gonna let this end. Just make the choice, okay? Whoa! Oh! Nope. No, I don't want to hang out with Monica. Yuri. 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 Whoa! Oh. Monica, 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 Monica? Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at our house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking daggers for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Dankus away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you have to take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Dankus, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushed her out the door. Finally. This is really what I wanted. Dankus, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. Whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I had never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. Me, when? I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel like something horrible is gonna happen? Why is, maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Dankus. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care about the consequences anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Dankus, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside. I just want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Dankus. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yuri, I am on this fucking ride with you, alright? I'm fucking all for this. Yes, I do. Oh no, no! Oh no! Yuri? Yuri? Oh. Yuri? No, I don't want to see this, please. Oh, please, just let me go. There's a skip button. Oh my god. Yuri? Oh, look. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was... Uh... Oh, I'm here. Dangus did something. Natsuki just... Oh, oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm sorry, must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What? It's almost done. I just have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever have the chance to. You know, before they stop existing. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. I just needed a second. I'm okay. I just want to say if any of this is too much for anyone, please feel free to dip. I get it. I think, am I pretty close to the end of the game? Like, can I finish it in this shot? Or do I have to, should I, like, end it? Because we're way over schedule. But I can keep it going. I kind of want to see it through now. Fluff? Empress? Anyone? No? I'm gonna take the wild assumption and say it's almost done. If we stream too long, we stream too long. It happens. Okay. Monica, can you hear me? Is it working? Hi, Monica. Where are we? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Dankus. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Dankus. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Fact, so she did know it was a game. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware of this, it's all a game, right? Oh, could it be possible you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. Even I told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Oh, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened to Sayori. Oh my god. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. Thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent you from confessing to you. Amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Dankus? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Dankus. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dankus. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. Probably saved my life, Dankus. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? Tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game. I knew you'd get over it. I'm not over it. You're a fucking monster. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this from every day now on? Dankus, will you go out with me? No. 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 You're a fucking monster. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. Funny part is I mean that literally. Nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time's passing anymore. Really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Dankus. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one. Script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game's directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the browser. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. Want to write a poem about this, don't you? Wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica. 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 It's all Monica. 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 It's just Monica. Hi again, Dankus. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Dankus, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage and doubt upon me and my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Didn't want to break the fourth wall, guess you could call it. Just assumed you'd be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Dankus? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. Oh no. No, I'm not Monica. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi. She knows I'm streaming? Sorry, I can't exactly read your... But you do mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? No! I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? No! No, no, no! It's gonna jump me. It's gonna fucking jump me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Go away. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. I don't like you. I can't do anything after all. Okay, that's good. If you gave me some time. Ah! You fucker! You fucker! You fucking fucker! You're so cute. Anyway, Dankus, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Is this it? Is this the ending? The game just ends with just Monica? I can't even save the game. No point saving anymore. Don't worry. I loaded... No. No, nothing. Help. Oh god, I didn't know I'd do this. Help files have been opened in your browser. Thank you. It's not what I wanted, but thank you. It closed my OBS. Well, it didn't close it, but it did weird. Okay. History. Just Monica. Is it just Monica? That doesn't work. Quit. You sure you want to quit? Yes. Huh. There's a thing I can do? Is it going to the files? Because she told me pretty clearly how to get to the files. Here, wait, I'll do this. You guys should be able to see this, right? So, let's see if I remember. I had to manage, browse local files. Characters. Monica. No, I don't want to open it. What if I delete her? Okay. I deleted her. I deleted you. You should be go. Sorry. Why is the game not showing up on my OBS? Fuck. Dankus, what's happening to me? No. F11. Come on, do my job. Do my job. There it is. Dankus, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Dankus. No, you were a monster. Please hurry and help me. If Monica does not exist, help me. Nope. The file Monica does not exist. Monica does not exist. Did you do this to me, Dankus? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? That's what you did to everyone else, Monica. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. Killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Dankus, you completely, truly make me sick. You win. Alright, bye. Alt F4. Completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. That's it? Everyone's dead? Oh. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. Just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. 'Cause I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I made up my mind. Dankus, no, I said that I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They're still my friends. I love them all. I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then
We need more butter for the buttered noodles.
huh?
We don't have enough butter to make buttered noodles.
I'll get butter soon. Okay. So, load game? No, there's no loads. New game? If Monica's not here, it's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always feel myself, it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Dankus. Well, there already is one girl. The girl Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we picked up that habit once again. Dankus, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. You never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Yeah. Always thought it was implied. Hi, Sayori. Yeah, it's been a long time. I hope she doesn't remember. I hope none of them remember what happened. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hehe. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students. By the way, Dankus, have you decided on a club join? Club? I told you, I'm not really... I start to say what I always do, but I'm not interested in joining clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take offense to that somehow. After all, how could I tell her that the clubs are a waste of time when she started a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I started to realize that in the way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can actually accomplish great things. So I feel like I should do something special for her. School day, ordinary, pack up, gathering, let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year class and activities. Before long I found the room. Timely opened the door in front of me. Hello. Dankus? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Dankus that... Hey, that is my username. The Dankus. That Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Dankus, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure I won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. Thank you. We need to celebrate. What about what an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. And let's sit down at the table. How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Is this like the end of the game? I think it is. Still feeling awkward, I take my seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, with little pieces of chocolate as the ears. So cute. Those look amazing. You know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro. No need to thank me. So Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member? Yeah, that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dankus, what things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga, I quietly mutter to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Oh, let's see. Is this all just the same stuff? Because I'm not reading this again. Yuri goes on. She seems so reserved. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read too much, okay? I'm certain we can find certain things we have in common. Hey, Yuri. What about, you know, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Dangus wants to read some of my manga, then don't try and stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Dankus? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. It could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other just a bit better, too. I mean, that's kind of the thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree. Yeah, you're right. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel. Well, that makes two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... Huh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Gabby2137, hello, thank you for the first time chat. We've been through a journey already. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just for you? Would you like to come along? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sarah, shut up. Oh wait, that's me. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Dankus. Think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little bit better with you around Sayori. Aw, Dankus. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you're starting a club. I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Dankus, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Dankus. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here at all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Dankus. Goodbye, Literature Club. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing the piano and stuff?
Monica.
I'm not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I really
Is this the song? Is this the song I think it is?
yeah.
Vaginal filter where I can be with you. I've heard this. Oh god, this song is so different now. Have I tried to do the good ending? There's a good ending? Oh. Oh, it's gonna... Oh. Good. It's a loose term. Oh, they're deleting. No. No. I never saw any of Natsuki's art because I never hung out with her. Hey, it says color. I agree. I can't even like skip it. This song is really sad now that I think about it. What the fuck is this? That's aggressive. I remember this. Good job to Jillian Ashcraft. She does a great job. Is that Sayori? That is Sayori. Bye, Sayori. The good ending requires you to unlock all the CGS before Sayori's death. What is... I don't like that at all. Oh. Oh, is that what would have happened if I would have said, yes, I love you? You're just like me. I love her. It's just Monica. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, she removed game script. Oh. This game traumatized me, but I love it. It's very good. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is a truly place with no happiness can be found. To the very end. Yes, there's a cooldown now. It continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the Literature Club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error, script files missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. what to say about this fucking game. I want to see this good ending. I'm gonna pull up this good ending, actually. I'm not gonna do it because that would take fucking forever. But I will try and find it. Wait, can you play like YouTube videos of other people's shit on Twitch? I might not be able to. If I can't, then it's whatever. Just pretend it's you playing. Yeah. Doki Literature Club. Good ending. How? No, I don't want to know how. Just show me. Good ending. Spoilers. Happy ending. Okay. There better not be anyone talking over this. All right, guys. I decided to go back through the game super fast, right? And I, like, you know. So, wait, can we skip over, like, can we skip most of this? I think so. We're just gonna skip to the end. Put it on 2 times speed. Okay. Four times. No. Hey, Zixras. I really want to thank you. That's supposed to be Dankus. It's just corrupted because Monica. Really happy to join the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. Oh, so if you spent time... I assume you'd have to load saves to do that. But you'd hang out with everyone and make everyone, like, happy. Except for Monica, I guess. And you'd get this. You work so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times. And you helped us get along with each other. Do you get it, Dankus? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. She's crying. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, Dankus. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. And Monica's still gonna do her thing. I just realized you guys cannot hear the audio of this. Oh, it's copyrighted, so he cut it out. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, all of the... Why is it cutting out like that? All the characters are in color, and they're not getting deleted. I'm gonna skip forward a bit. She still deletes the game. Oh wow, wait, that's a poem. To the special player who achieved this ending, for years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind and in broad new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun. That's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they're enjoying themselves, that's all that matters. Goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been the ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bonds of interactive media, I extend my true gratitude to all those taking the time to achieve full completion. Hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvo. Well, I guess I have to give my feelings on this game. This was probably one of the coolest games I've ever played. It was so intelligent how it was made and how it made you feel comfortable and then not comfortable. And it's, as much as I don't like some of the way the themes are, that's mostly because of my prior experience. There's nothing wrong with showing these themes in a game. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. This game was amazing, and I'm probably going to be thinking about this for a long time. Yeah, no, that rivals Undertale. That really does rival Undertale with like how it handles like a meta sense of things and the way it piques your interest. It's so good. It's there were portions of it that were too much for me. If that's something that bothers you as well, I understand if you don't like this game, but this game was a masterpiece, I would say. I've never seen a game quite like this. Yeah. I still don't kind of feel good. Like, I don't. This game made me just feel wrong. And it did it in a good way, but still. Now that, like, if I were to play through that game again, so I might have lied. Yeah, you did. Fluff, thank you for suggesting this game, honestly. It is... There's no words. I can't describe it. Fucking, I don't care if I'm a streamer. You figure it out, right? This game is so beyond explanation. Its meta elements were incredible. It made you care about the characters. It did something with the game that just I've never seen before. Yeah. One of these days I will do a Draw My Life and you will understand why I'm having these reactions, but yeah, I don't even know where to go with this, honestly. If I were to play that game again, like, actually no, if anyone were to play that game again from the start, they could just, all you would pick up are these clues that you're getting from every single source. It's incredible. Besides the fact that Monica could see that this was installed on Steam and that I was streaming. Like, she actively acknowledged I was streaming, which was just fucking insane. But yeah, I can't give this game enough praise. I would not give it to certain people that are susceptible to certain things, but I very much enjoyed this game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me. If you weren't streaming, she would have called you by your... Really? Oh my god, if she would have just said Bryce out of the gate, that would have fucked me up, dude. I don't care about my real name, I'm gonna be honest. I just don't like being called it over the internet. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Guys, if you've enjoyed this playthrough, I don't know, and you aren't following and you're watching this VOD, leave a follow, it really helps out the channel. I don't know what I'm doing next. I know I talked about doing Undertale next, and then move on to Deltarune with some like breakups in between that. I might take a bit of a break on any kind of consistent series, just because my schedule is a bit hectic, and I don't want to just make it so you can't miss a stream. Actually, yeah, no, I want you to not be able to miss a stream. Fuck you. If you need any of my like series, they'll be up on my YouTube channel, which is linked somewhere. But yeah, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I've been Dankus. You guys have been awesome. And thank you for joining me in the literature club. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because I stream every day, so if you want to follow me, follow me. Bye, guys. Now I can say goodbye. Wait. Now I can say goodbye. Fuck. Bye, guys.